like it starts at the start of my day. Like I go and wake up the kids and I have to prove why they need to get out of bed at this time. I have to prove what time it is so that they're not late. And then I have to prove why we need to leave at this time because I have to work. Or, oh my God, I don't think I realized how much actually in my life. Whew. I have to prove why they need to eat better food. And then I have to prove why I should deal with people when I'm trying to talk to them or why they should use me. Fucking annoying.
Mm.
And it's constant. It's all day. I have to prove why someone should do the friggin' dishes when they ate a meal that I cooked. Bloody hell.
And I want you to give me an example of a recurring trigger that happens in your life where you consistently believe I have to prove myself. So take yourself into that moment and then briefly describe who are you with and what are you doing?
A group of people that I want to go and do workshops with, trying to tell them why they should listen to me and why they should pick me.
In that moment, what are you focused on?
Well, I'm focusing on them and how what I do matches with what they need and trying to impart that. But to be honest, I'm actually focused on about 40 things. Like my brain feels very busy. Like it's almost like I am trying to be here with them, but I'm thinking of all the other things that this could lead to that then I also have to deal with the kids at home. Like my brain is not in the present minute.
What are you caring about?
Not undervaluing myself because I can do what they're wanting and I can do it for free and I can, but I don't want to do it for free because I know that they've got money for it.
Yeah.
I'm feeling very indignant. And I think that's when my mind splits. Like I sit there and I go from them in the moment to, well, if they're not going to do that, if they're not going to value me with in any way, then like I could be at home doing better with my children.
In that moment, what are you believing about yourself?
That I have to prove it, that it's hard to prove myself. And I believe I'm not very good at explaining what I'm trying to get across. Because if I was, then there wouldn't be a problem.
And what are you believing about the situation?
That it's bullshit and that I always get this. Or I never get what I want, actually. Like, yeah, it's kind of like a turntable goes from one station to the other.
And in that moment, what are you thinking?
Here we go again.
And what are you doing?
Resigning myself to the fact that I'm either going to do it for free or just not do it at all. That is what I'm doing. I'm really weighing up, do I want to do this badly enough that I'm willing to do it for free? Or do I value myself too much to do stuff for free because I've been doing it for free forever?
What is the intensity of I have to prove myself on a scale of 0 to 10?
Oh, well, this week it's a 10 or about a 15.
And what is the severity on a scale of 0 to 10?
It's kind of twofold, that one, because on the one hand, the severity is, well, I'm lucky and I'm blessed and I don't need to earn money, so I'm okay. So the severity is low. But then on the other hand, I'm like, well, fuck, done this for years and I am sick and tired of that. So it's time that I got what I was worth. So it's bloody well a 500 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What are you physically feeling in your body and where are you feeling it?
well, now I'm feeling angry in my tummy and it's rising up. But I felt heavy on the top of my shoulders and just weighed down and just tired.
Okay, I'm just taking a few minutes now to get her prepared for a great session and transitioning her into Creatrix. Throughout this process, the client's eyes remain closed to allow her to focus completely.
Learn who to look to reflect back what you forget about yourself. Learn to find role models in each thing that you're doing, but they have to be the right ones. They can't be ones that are there with you. They need to be ones that have done it before you and how you want to do it.
The client appears to be working on herself. However, she is not in the story and does not know the characters at all. These are scenarios playing out and problems that she's solving whilst in a timeless, filterless state.
If you think you have to prove yourself, you're not there and you're not in the space that you just are. So focusing on the proving takes you away from the being. It's the space that you have to come back to, knowing, to this space, this knowing that you are perfect and you're whole and you're complete.
Listen to some of her realizations, epiphanies, and wisdom. Some sound not so revolutionary at all, but if she had heard it or been told by somebody outside of herself, she would not have had it last. It's being realized from within her, so she's actually teaching herself, which is one of the rules of transformology.
Whenever you go backwards, you keep surrounding yourself in the people who are back there. You're not actually with the people who are going to help you get to the next level. And trying to prove it when you go back here, to prove to these people why you're here, you're not going to end up going here. You're going to end up still back. So you need to look ahead to get the people at the next point with you to carry you through, and then really appreciate those people. There's no proving yourself. You just are. You kind of, to prove yourself, you keep going backwards and recovering the same bit of land, but you actually want to blaze a new trail.
She would have heard this before from books and others in her life, and she would have known all of this, but she didn't know it at her core, and that's where all of this wisdom is being installed now on automation in the unconscious mind. Creatrix is very simple in its construction, so it makes it simple, safe, and painless for the client. It's a sum total of varied metaphors constructed to create a flowing story. That's why it appears so simple.
Look where you want to go and follow that path. And remember, it's the how, not the, it's the how you want to be. You already are. You don't have to prove yourself, but keep coming back to how you want to be, and don't lose sight of how you want to be. It's just as important as what you want to be and why you want to be it. Actually, it's nearly more important about how you want to be.
Watch as she opens her eyes and look closely how her demeanour has changed following the transformation. You can see the release in her reaction. And open your eyes when you are back.
Sorry. Wow, I don't think I realised how big that was. Oh my God. Oh my God, that was bizarre. I didn't even know that was an issue. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Right, let's see this next rating. I can't wait to see what
Me either. And before you gave me an example of a time that would trigger you, and with the feeling that you were feeling. So you were with a group of people and you wanted to do a workshop and you were trying to tell them why they should pick you.
Not focused on anything.
Yeah.
I'm just telling them that my workshop is on. I think I've booked the workshop and I'm telling them to come. Whereas before I was trying to sell it to them to come. Now I'm inviting them to come.
And in that moment, what are you caring about?
Nothing really. I'm caring about being in the moment and being present with those people. I'm caring about making sure people know that I'm having a workshop, but I'm not caring as such.
And what are you believing about yourself in that moment?
How fantastic I am, and who wouldn't want to come to my workshop? Fuckers. Everyone can come. Yeah, I'm believing everyone will be there because they want to be there and they love what I have to give. And I'm believing if they don't love what I have to give, they love who I am, and that's really attractive to them. So even if they don't really know what I do or why I do it, they want to come and hear more from me because because who I am is very attractive or magnetic, not attractive like supermodel gorgeous, but attractive as in people just really want to be with me and learn.
And in that moment, what are you thinking?
So I might need to get a bigger room.
And what are you doing in that moment?
I'm just being present and being myself and being really authentic and really who I am, which is really open and welcoming and inspiring. I just am being.
Are you feeling anything in your body now?
Feel very solid. I've got this it's almost like a determination or a real solidarity. It's a real, like in the base of my stomach, I've got this energy burning. Just this is where I'm going. It's just a knowing and it just is. But it's like a little fire burning. But I'm not feeling anything really at all except for really good.
What is the intensity of I have to prove myself on a scale of 0 to 10?
0. I don't have to prove myself.
What is the severity of I have to prove myself in your entire life on a scale of 0 to 10?
0. But is that before? I think I had a. Yeah, 0.
Yeah, open your eyes.
I don't even know. Like when you're pregnant, you feel this little bit of a weight in your stomach, and then it flutters, and it's like this amazing. Oh my God, I did that. But this is not pregnancy, and it's not fluttering. Thank God. But it's like this knowing or something that I did that. I am that. I just can. Like it's really solid. I have not felt that for a long time actually.
But before you're believing about yourself that I have to prove it, it's hard to prove myself, and I'm not good at explaining, and that's why you're here.
Yeah. Oh, what did I say after?
Now you're believing about yourself now, how fantastic I am. Who wouldn't want to come to my workshop?
Oh, fuck yeah.
You're thinking, here we go again. Now, not really thinking anything other than I might need to get a bigger room.
Back myself.
Yeah, exactly. Before you had like an anger in your stomach that was rising up, really weighed down, heavy on your shoulders and tired. And now you have determination, solidarity, you have an energy burning and knowing where I'm going, like a little fire burning inside, and you're feeling really good.
I think I better go and book my workshop.
Yes. So the intensity of I have to prove myself went from a 15 out of 10 to a 0 out of 10.
Yeah, it's just comfortable just not having to think like that.
Very freeing.
It's relaxing actually.
And then the severity of it in your entire life went from a 500 out of 10 to a 0.
It was everywhere. Oh, you wait till tomorrow when I have to get kids up for school. They're going to be up. They're not going to know what the fuck hit them.